Previously on When Calls the Heart.
You and Jack. That's what's important now.
Did I see you ride into town?
Maysu.
Nathan Grant.
I engaged Henry some time ago, putting him in charge of the mine, when this was still known as Coal Valley.
I'm surprised you'd even consider going into business with him.
I'd like to press charges.
Trust me.
I trust you.
Hi. Something smells delicious.
Jack just started breakfast.
Been an accident. It's Nathan.
Elizabeth.
How badly is he hurt?
Well, he made it through the night, and Faith said that's very encouraging.
Thankful Allie isn't here. This would be too upsetting for her.
You know if anyone got a description of the car that hit him?
One witness thought it was a black sedan.
There must be front-end damage.
How's Newton?
He's hurt, but hopefully he'll be all right.
I'm heading to Jameson for a look around. I have one man riding to Buxton, another to Benson Hills.
I'll head to Union City.
Yeah.
Lucas, thank you.
Faith said the only ones she wants inside right now are Molly and May. Maysu, she's the new pharmacist.
Nathan's been hit by an automobile.
Oh, is he?
He's alive. Whoever hit him didn't stop to render help.
You think they did it on purpose?
That's what I'm wondering.
Faith said you better come inside.
Remarkably, I think he will be okay after some time to recover. He's got some external injuries and a badly dislocated shoulder. The good news is he doesn't seem to have any internal injuries. Most concerning is a brain concussion. Nathan will need to stay in bed quiet for at least a week. He was getting agitated, and he asked to see you. So, 2 minutes? Oh, and he may have some memory loss, especially about what's happened. Ladies, could we give these two a moment?
Thank you. Hi. You have us all worried.
Who are you?
Whoa. Nathan Grant.
That hurts to laugh.
That was not funny.
I don't want Allie to know about this. She's at her grandparents'. She's having fun. That's how it should be.
Fine.
I want you to check on Newton for me.
He doesn't look good.
He doesn't sound good.
Easy.
There's blood on his left hind quarter. He's definitely favoring that leg a lot.
What'll happen to Newton?
We're going to help him. I promise.
Lee? Sweetheart?
Yeah?
The tabbing.
Sorry.
It's all right. You're on edge about the election.
Yeah, it's not just the election.
Yes. An accident like Nathan's puts life in perspective, helps you realize what's important. But becoming mayor is important to you. It's all right to feel nervous.
Yeah. I just hope people understand the ideas I have for Hope Valley. You know, how we can progress without losing what we all love so much about this place.
You ran a heck of a campaign, Lee. And it's not over.
I suppose so. It's just that, as we move forward into the 20th century, it's important that we remember what got us here in the first place. Courage, determination, an eye for our fellow citizens.
Is this your acceptance speech?
Is it that obvious? Yes, I thought I should have something prepared, just in case. What do you think?
That you should go and see how things are shaping up at the voting booth.
Are you sure?
Go.
Okay.
I should go down there.
I should go down there.
Why should you go? I'm talking about going down to the Mercantile to ask about election results.
I'm talking about the jail. To tell Henry I brought in Mr. Smith.
How about we both just stay here and don't go borrowing trouble?
What's the news?
On the way home, I ran into Jerome Smith. He's dropped the assault charges. You're free to go.
Huh.
Just when I think I have you figured out.
Dale, is Henry here? I'd like to see him.
Keep walking, you'll find him.
Guess you're a free man.
Yeah, can't quite figure out why Smith had dropped the charges.
He forgives you?
There's a reason why you don't see me in church on Sunday, Joseph. I don't want to hear the sermons.
You asked a question.
If there was anything charitable about Jerome Smith, 47 men from this town would still be alive.
You blame him or yourself for that mine disaster?
I appreciate you wanting to help. Thank you.
All right.
You're wasting your time.
Election results announced when tabulation complete.
Very good.
Florence.
Now you two, shoot.
Game of cards?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, another ice bag? I was just on my way. Thank you. How are Nathan's pupils?
Equal and responsive.
Any blurred vision or ringing in the ears?
He has no idea how lucky he is. I've been lucky too. You've been a big help, May. Thank you.
Faith, I wouldn't have finished my apprenticeship under Jeffrey if I didn't know how good I am at this.
Hello.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Joseph, I just took these out of the oven. Ow, ow, ow. I did say just out of the oven. Were you able to speak to Henry?
I was. Thank you very much. I'm sorry, but he didn't want to talk. And you know I don't like it when I can't help.
You can only do what you can do. God will take care of the rest.
Sometimes I get impatient with God.
I know that too.
Because you know everything. Oh. It's gonna be good.
I brought you some tea. In your new teacup.
From Hamilton.
My family had a sailboat just like that one, with red sails and a bell. We called her Safe Harbor.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have I mentioned what a lovely time I had in that air balloon yesterday?
You've also mentioned our bumpy landing thanks to yours truly.
All right. I believe I also made it perfectly clear just how impressed I was with your ability to pilot that balloon. But I really don't want to sound ungrateful.
But?
Because you always have such wonderful things for us to do.
But?
You don't always have to make such grand gestures to show that you care.
Small, thoughtful gestures can demonstrate the same sort of admiration. Like giving me this teacup.
You are a very fast learner.
Wow. I have the best teacher.
Attention! If I could have your attention, please. I just need to make a short announcement. If you could all gather around. The results of the Hope Valley Mayor's election.
Louder. Yeah, and funnier.
The results of the Hope Valley Mayor's election are inconclusive. Therefore, we will be conducting a recount.
We're sorry.
Ned!
Hello.
Hi.
I came to walk you home.
Thank you.
This could be one of those little moments that I hope we can keep on sharing.
You realize that by pointing out the little moments, you do in fact make them big moments?
Do I? Well, regardless, I'm looking forward to having more time for all types of moments.
Lucas, I'm worried that you're gonna regret getting out of the oil business. You're naturally competitive, and I can tell how much you enjoy being an entrepreneur. You don't have to do this just to make more time for Jack and me.
I've been thinking about this for a while. Henry was right. Oil business is relentless. And I have other plans, other interests.
Do you?
I do.
Have you told Henry that you plan on selling and not just bringing on a partner?
Right before Jerome Smith said he'd present the offer to his investors.
How'd he react?
He didn't hit me. So, you think I'm competitive?
I'll race you to the gas station. Here we go. Hey!
You're like a doctor, right?
A bit, though some might not think so.
Won't you at least take a look?
Newton wouldn't even let Mrs. Thornton anywhere near him. Please.
You'll watch the shop for me?
You're about to learn that I'm always the best choice for the job.
All right, then. I'll make a poultice for Newton's injury.
Oh, no.
Hi, Mama.
Hello, Minnie.
Mrs. Canfield, may I be of service?
Thank you, Robert. I'm only here to pick up Cooper. You promised to come by the cafe to work on your spelling.
I forgot to remind him, Mama.
That was your brother's responsibility. Young man, you know what it means to make a promise and to break a promise.
Mama, I need to ask you a question, but I don't want you getting mad.
Cooper, what is it?
Do I have to go to church?
Do you have to go? When?
Ever again?
They're counting ballots.
How long could that take?
I don't know.
Joseph?
Oh, hi, Fiona. What can I do for you?
Minnie mentioned that you tried speaking with Henry. How's he doing?
It's always complicated with Henry.
I feel like it's my fault that he got in that fight with Jerome Smith.
Well, you didn't swing Henry's fist.
No, but I did bring in Smith.
You didn't know their past.
I did.
Oh. Well, I'm not the person you should be talking to. You need to go see Henry.
Okay. It's okay. There's nothing to be afraid of. Come on. Easy now. Easy boy. Easy boy. You're a brave one, aren't you? Yeah. You're doing well.
Nathan?
I'm all right. I fell trying to stand up.
You are not going anywhere.
Oh, my shoulder. I need to check on Newton.
You need to lie down and rest.
I went for another ice pack.
Hey, what about Newton?
Elizabeth will report back.
Here you go. Do you know how to ride a horse?
No, but I'd like to learn how.
Well, I know how. Maybe I could teach you someday. Why is that funny?
Opal told me all about you knowing how to ride. Before you teach me, maybe you should take some lessons.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Come on in. I gotta get that fixed.
I realized we haven't really spoken since you came back from your trip. How was it?
It was good. I got to see Christopher.
Oh.
He and Rachel, it looks like they're gonna get married.
Henry, that's wonderful.
I'm delighted. Elizabeth, I know that you and Abigail write regularly, so
it meant more to her than you'll ever know that you drove out to see her.
it looks as if we've got ourselves a new mayor. Should we go see?
Henry, there's just one other thing. I was hoping you might talk to my students about your fight at the saloon. It's all they can talk about, and I'd like to impress upon them that...
Just slugging it out is no way to solve your problems. I don't know if I'm the right person to school anybody on being a peacemaker.
I can think of one person in particular who would beg to differ.
Shelby.
Well, may the best man win.
We need to discuss Cooper. He doesn't want to attend church.
When?
Ever.
I hope we're not in for another recount.
After a good night's rest,
And enumerating the ballots once more, we are confident that Hope Valley now has a duly elected mayor.
and the winner is Mayor Mike Hickam.
Huh?
Mike Hickam.
I mean, way to go, Mike.
Mike? Where is Mike? Uh-huh.
Already a lame duck.
I won! I can't believe it, I won! I came by to say congratulations on a hard-fought campaign, and I hope that we can get past any ill will between us so that we can get down to the serious business of this town's future. Okay, well, there's work to be done. I can't believe it. I won!
Why wouldn't Coop come to me?
He never wants to disappoint you. When you were asked to pastor this church, just like your first church, we agreed, as a family, this was all our calling, not only yours.
You told Coop that he needs to attend Sunday service with the rest of us.
I told him we'd discuss it. Coop is growing up, questioning. I believe that's why he's acting out. Not everyone's as strong in their faith. I have my own questions, my own fears. The same goes for him.
What do folks think? Me up in the pulpit, my own son, nowhere to be seen?
That's not anyone's concern. That would be between Cooper and God.
You want to give Sunday sermon?
Hi.
Hi.
That for me?
Actually, no, it's for Nathan.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
Well, he should get used to it. I don't want it to melt.
Come on. May? Hi, I'm Elizabeth Thornton.
Robert's told me all about you.
Oh, all good things, I hope.
Yes.
I happened to see you helping Newton. I didn't want to interrupt, so I left without saying anything.
Accidents can lead to trauma in animals the same as with people. I only needed to show Newton that I understood.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you. And if you understand people the way you do animals, I'm sure you'll be making friends here in no time.
I forgot a spoon.
Lucas, that's my fault. Scooping ice cream isn't my strong suit.
Thanks, mate.
Handsome.
Yes, he is. Very.
Well, you certainly haven't lost your appetite.
Delicious.
So, when do you get sprung?
Faye said probably next week. Although she said I won't be riding for a while. We'll see about that.
All right. Enjoy.
Lucas.
Yeah.
Forget it.
No. What is it?
Would you get me some more ice cream?
Sure. Why not?
You don't have to. If this is about guilt, you don't have to.
Guilt?
Yeah, but Elizabeth.
I don't have any guilt.
Good. You shouldn't. I mean, I know I wouldn't.
Nathan, let's be clear about this. I really don't.
I get it. No guilt. 2 scoops this time.
All right.
Hey, Lucas.
Yes.
A cone.
You got it.
Henry?
Fiona?
Look, when it comes to the mines, Jerome doesn't blame you for what happened.
He doesn't blame me. Well, I'm delighted to hear that.
Look, I should have waited to hear what you had to say about the matter. Instead, I headed for San Francisco. I saw the opportunity to put together a big business deal, and I lost sight of everyone else. I apologize, Henry.
Thank you for telling me. You're right. Can't lose sight of the people involved in this.
Hi.
For me?
No, for little Jack. If you approve.
I approve.
But this one is for you.
Thank you. Oh, Lee, we're so sorry.
Oh, that's all right. People have spoken.
I voted for Bill.
I voted for Lee.
That's how Lee and Bill split the vote and Hickam became mayor.
I'm sorry.
Why does everybody keep saying that?
Well, this was important to you.
It was. It really was. I just felt like I'd found my purpose, you know?
Well, and it still might be. You could run again.
Yeah, the wind has gone out of my sails, sweetheart.
Give yourself a couple days. I know you. You'll feel better. But right now, if you don't mind, I would like to hear your acceptance speech.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Really?
Really.
It just so happens I have it right here.
Of course you do.
I think you should read it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I know. I had a lot of ideas. But I think if you just read the last paragraph, that kind of sums it up.
Finally, I'd like to thank my wife, Rosemary, who has helped me to be better, do more, dream bigger, and best of all, to never give up.
You're all doing such lovely work. And being so quiet. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, how sweet, Opal. You two must have worked very hard on these. All right, everyone. Shall we get back to our long division now? Mr. Gowan, what a nice surprise.
I'm not very good at long division. Afraid I can't help. Look, I understand that some of you are curious about the fight that he got in the saloon. So I'm here to say, don't fight!
Mr. Gowan, you're sure there isn't anything else you'd like to say?
Listen to your teacher.
Nothing else to add?
Hate your vegetables?
But you still give that man a good sock in the nose, right, Mr. Gowan?
Cooper. That's enough now, Cooper.
Look, if we hurt one another, we all just end up in pain.
Thank you, Mr. Gowan. That is a very important lesson. Boys and girls?
Thank you, Mr. Gowan.
Morning.
Now then.
If your investors decide to buy me out, you and they will have to contend with Henry Gowan.
Should they vote he stays on, I can't say that I would recommend that notion.
Henry made this company. It would be ill-advised not to retain him.
His tenure with Pacific Northwest Mining was quite some time ago. And yet he's still the same bellicose and quarrelsome man I knew back then.
No. That mining disaster, all those men's lives, is still very fresh in his mind.
Your concern doesn't put you in any better position to leverage a deal.
We both know that this is a fair offer. Do what's right. Reach out to Henry.
This is only the second poultice, and he's looking better already.
Well, I'm impressed. And not only with how quickly you gained his trust.
I can be better at communicating with animals than with people. I'm a bit headstrong and plain-spoken, and that hasn't always served me well.
Well, I like people that are plain-spoken.
I understand you're a constable.
A forensic inspector.
You're also an attorney and a judge.
I am.
I could use some help.
Are you in trouble?
I don't think so. Not yet, at least.
Well, that's not very plain-spoken.
Can we talk about this another time?
Of course. Whenever you're ready.
Thank you.
Where were you, anyway?
When they announced I'd won, I was helping a neighbor round up some cows that had gotten loose, but if I'm being completely honest, I was also trying to avoid Henry.
As I was leaving work yesterday, I looked up at my nickels and dimes sign. The sign that's supposed to remind me to always treat people with respect and kindness. So, I went and apologized to Henry. Told him everything from start to finish.
Well, how did that go?
He actually thanked me for reminding him what's important.
Well, that settles it for me. I've been thinking about my responsibilities as mayor. And to avoid any conflict of interest, I've decided I should step down from running Gowan Petroleum and sell all my shares in the company. But I'd rather give those shares to you.
Oh, no, Mike, you can't.
If you decide to sell them later, we'll settle up then. But the company needs you, Fiona, for the exact reason you went to see Henry. This is a new day for both of us.
Lee, are you sitting down? Of course you're sitting down. It occurred to me upon realizing how much work I have to do that I would like you to consider becoming the managing editor of the Valley Voice.
Oh, sweetheart, that is really very sweet of you. But I think it's like you said. I need a couple of days and I'll be fine.
Lee, you see how swamped I am, and I still don't have a staff, and besides, you don't even know what a managing editor does.
Well, do you know?
He supervises the day-to-day operation of the publication. And the best part, he reports to the editor-in-chief.
What does he report?
Anything he likes.
Oh, I do like the sound of that, and I like that very much. You're serious, though?
I'm very serious.
Mrs. Coulter? I accept. Come here.
And with the pipeline carrying oil directly to the rail depot, output will only increase. Very smart.
Well, that was all Mike Hickham's idea.
Perhaps. But you've always known how to get the best from your men.
No, perhaps too much.
This mine must serve as a constant reminder of what happened. I'm sorry that your warnings went unheeded. In fact, it was my reason for departing from P&W. It was always profit first. You really are the same, Henry Gowan. Oil is the future of this country. And if my investors do come in, you'll regret not being part of things, Henry. So, what do you say?
I'll consider it. Wish you get back. You wouldn't want to miss your train.
And not a single punch thrown.
Well, I thought about it. Well, it seemed that I can't quite outrun my past. I need to see what I can do to fix it. Afternoon, Miss.
Beep, beep.
Where are you going?
I'm not sure yet.
Oh, you're certainly in a rush to get there.
This is an unexpected surprise.
Frankly, we feel that we have been misled.
My intention wasn't to mislead anyone.
You corresponded with me by letter posing as your husband.
Everything else I wrote was the truth about myself, about my qualifications as a pharmacist.
Yes, but you omitted the fact.
Oh, if you're busy.
I'll be right there, Bill. Would you have hired me if you'd known I was a woman?
I tried to stand up only to fall and hit my head. A couple more whacks and I'll be as good as new, if not better.
Mm-hmm.
Thank the class for me.
They're worried about you. And Newton.
Yeah, I'm worried about Newton.
No, don't be. May Sue, the new pharmacist, she's been taking very good care of him. And it wouldn't even let me touch him.
He's always been a good judge of character.
Is this how things are going to be between us from now on?
Well, probably. For a little while, anyway.
Ah. I'm sorry to interrupt, but...
No, you're just in time. Things were just about to get unpleasant between us.
Visiting hours are over.
Oh, I only want to pass along this letter Ned gave me. It's from Allie.
She must miss you.
I miss her.
All right, then.
One last thing. Here you go, Mountie. Your hat.
Out. Rest.
Sweetheart, you know what we need?
A new window. Right there.
Oh, okay. You know what else we need? We need to modernize. We're on the threshold of a new era here.
You really want me to hear this acceptance speech? All right, go on. I'm all ears.
No, sweetheart, it's not that. Listen, sweetheart,
Lee.
I need to talk to you about the newspaper.
You're standing in front of my window. What will become my window?
Ooh, allow me. Valley Voice, Leland Coulter, managing editor. Hello, Valley Voice, Leland Coulter, managing editor.
Well, you can't be wrong this time.
Valley Voice, Leland Coulter, managing editor. Yep. Just 1 minute. It's for you.
Rosemary Coulter here. Yes, just let me grab a pencil.
I do. I fully support you.
But you don't agree?
I'm not as convinced as you are, but if you want Cooper in church...
Would you give him the choice to not go to school?
I just think he may need to come to that understanding on his own.
It feels like I'm flying!
It's sort of like riding a horse.
Right now, I'm more worried about Angela and that boy than I am Coop.
Joseph.
Owning Jesse and Clara as blank to Robert was an inspired idea.
Well, I thought so.
You're so good with kids, you know that? You would have made a great mother.
You a father.
Oh, I'm just so happy that we have each other.
Amen to that, Miss Coulter.
I know this isn't your usual routine, attending Sunday services.
It's time to spend with you and Jack.
And that is one big little moment.
Good morning, Hope Valley. Wow.
Good morning.
Well, before we sing our next hymn, I would like to speak about the reason we gather like this. It's why I thought it essential to put a bell in the steeple to remind us all of a common calling to come together. The Bible says, forsake not the assembling of yourselves. See, God created us for fellowship, for friendship, and not just in church. In marriages, in families, in communities such as ours, it's good. It's important that we encourage one another, especially during the hard times, the times of change, like those that lay ahead. Hope Valley won't stay the same forever. That's why we should enjoy and cherish it while we're able. Mayor Hickam, something you'd like to add?
What you said.
Amen. Alrighty then.
I hope you enjoy my book.
Your book is flying off the shelf.
Next Sunday on an all-new When Calls the Heart.
Have you read Elizabeth's book?
No, I haven't.
I couldn't put it down.
You've recently had your heart flouted. Don't be hasty.
In the book, do you know whether or not the Mountie is based on Nathan?
I'm not looking for a new courtship, and I don't have a flouted heart.
When Calls the Heart is all new next Sunday night at 8, only on Hallmark, where love happens.